Hello and welcome to the Bure Valley Harriers 10-mile race this morning, the final race in the Sportlink GP Series. It's a beautiful sunny morning once again here. Let's go warm up with some runners. Joined by race director Phil Wright this morning. Phil, looking forward to this morning. How have preparations been?
We are really happy with how things have gone in the preparations to the race. Everyone's turned up so far, everyone we're expecting to be here. The weather seems to be pretty much perfect, so hoping it's going to be a really good morning of racing and it's a really competitive race.
We're just having a chat about sort of how it's fallen between sort of around Norfolk Relay and London. How have you dealt with that?
Well, we extended the entries by another week, and we knew that Sandringhams race was cancelled today for obvious reasons. So we extended the entries, and entries have sold really well in this last week. So hoping that there are people who have we know the people who have ran Norfolk last week. We run in London next week, and using this as a little shakeout run to finish their preparations off.
That's it. It's always a competitive race.
Yeah.
Are you expecting to be at the front of the field? So let's start with the men's first.
Well, we'd expect Neil Adams was last year's winner, and expecting him to be running today. And Neil always runs a really competitive race, but I think there's several others who could run him close. I mean, one who's been running really well recently is Jack Stuttle from Cultural Jags, who I think's got a really big race win in him very soon. He's pushed Neil hard in the past, and I think he'll go really well. Ladies' race also looks really competitive. You've got Kat Cummings, Jet Watkinson, who ran really well in the round Norfolk last week. Olivia Walwyn ran really well in the round Norfolk, and also Jessie Goodrum from St Edmunds Pacers, who ran a really great race in the Yarmouth Half. So I think the ladies' race may be really hot, and I'm expecting a fast time in that one.
You've been lucky with the weather so far. Best of luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, cheers, mate. Brilliant. Thank you. Joined by Dean Pointer here this morning. Dean, you obviously signed up for this 10-mile race. What are you hoping for it?
Time-wise, anything to an hour 10 maybe would be good. I think, yeah, something like that.
That's a bit short for you, this, isn't it? Normally more of a sort of ultra.
Yeah, training. It's part of the training block leading up to 2 weeks' time. I'm doing Glasgow to Edinburgh, which is 56 miles. So I've got this and then a marathon next weekend. And, yeah, so just building the distances up.
Have you done this race before?
No, that's the reason I'd entered really. So I thought, this is one I haven't done. It's quite local, and
great stuff. Best of luck with it.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Norfolk Gazelles Sue Moore. Sue, what are you hoping for this morning?
Well, it's quite important. This is the last race of the Leith Prior, or what used to be known as Leith Prior to Sportlink Grand Prix. And I'm really trying to get my platinum standard for the club, Norfolk Gazelles. And I need to get 1 hour 37:07 to be exact.
Oh, goodness me. So how's the training been going for that?
It's been going all right, but we've been on holiday for the last week, so I haven't been doing anything particularly fast or long distance because we've been in a lot of heat in Greece. I've got a hernia, that's the only problem, and I have to wear a special belt when I run, so if it causes me pain, it can cause trouble during a race, but I'm hoping today will be a good day. My husband's going to pace me.
You've got some nice weather for it as well.
Yeah,
a bit better than a couple of years ago when we were talking about when it rained so much.
Yeah, and we literally had to run through about a foot of water for about a quarter of a mile. It was amazing. I just got really wet feet, totally soaked. But I did well in that race because I didn't actually push it, and I came third in my age group, so that was good.
Great stuff. Would a similar result do you well today? What time did you do?
As I say, I'm just trying to go for a platinum standard for my club. I've got 3 of my standards. This is the last distance I need to get. So if I can do that, I'll be really happy. I'm not going to get a placing, so I've got all my competitors here.
Well, best of luck with it today.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Now joined by Sue's husband, Chris Moore. Chris, what are you hoping for this morning?
I'm actually hoping to get round.
Yeah.
I'm 8 weeks from having had a major operation.
Oh, really?
So I'm sort of in recovery, and I've just started running again. But I'm hoping to get round with Sue at about 1:37, just to get.
That's it. Well, and the recovery's obviously going quite well for you if you're running this race.
It is. I wasn't able to walk more than about 400 metres about 4 weeks ago, so I'm kind of getting around to running now, and I'm not going to go crazy, but I'm hoping to get round if I can.
And this is a race that you've done a couple of times before?
It is. I came third, I think on the second occasion of this. I was third in my age group. It's last time was a washout, and I think I had a hip problem, so I didn't actually finish. So,
well, hopefully for better today, yeah.
Yeah, certainly, yeah. It's a lovely day for the run, and I don't think I'm in for any prizes with the Sportlink, but maybe next year when I recovered from my injury. So, yeah.
And you mentioned that you're pacing Sue. You ready to give her a few pep talks out on the course as well? Is that how it works? Or?
Yeah, it's kind of for the first 2 miles, slow down, and then get into the rhythm, and then the last two, speed up. And Sue loves me saying speed up at the end. You can imagine. She tells me a lot about it.
Good stuff. Well, I hope you both get on really well today.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Good luck, everyone.
on, Jags.
I'm joined by Kat Cummings now, the winner of the ladies' race today. Kat, how did it go?
Yeah, it went okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a little bit quicker, but it was quite hilly.
Yeah. How did the race pan out from your point? Did you manage to attach yourself to any sort of group or anything like that?
I had a couple of guys from Gazelles, I think it was, ahead of me, so I clawed a few of them back and then just sort of gritted my teeth and hung on, really.
That's it. Is it the first time you've done this race?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Everyone was really friendly. A little bit hilly, a bit windy on mile 7 when we were starting to go down the hill. But yeah, really enjoyed it, thank you.
And we were just talking off camera that you decided not to do a marathon this year, sort of building towards next year now.
Yeah, probably December time, January, I'll start thinking about the April marathons again.
Nice,
so.
yeah, building that mileage up again.
Yeah, yeah.
Good stuff. Kat, congratulations.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Thank you ever so much. Joined by winner Neil Adams. Neil, how was that today? Congratulations.
Yeah, it was good, great conditions. I live locally, and I think I've done this race every year it's been on, so I know the course. Yeah, went out sort of being positive. Well, people were telling me that I'm in good shape. I'm always sort of cautious myself, but sort of went out fairly hard with Jack from Colt Jacks. He's been running really well. We ran together. He eased off a little bit after 3 miles, and then yeah, had the gap, and then you kind of running scared and trying to keep the gap really. So yeah, pushed on and was strong in the last. I think it was a bit of a tailwind for mile 8 or from the last 2 miles really, and then yeah, pushed on to the finish and PB. So yeah, can't ask for more.
Fantastic. And how do you approach that sort of situation where you know you are in the lead? Do you keep looking back, or do you just sort of concentrate on yourself?
No, I didn't look back, although so you had people on the course who, so Michael Eccles was on the I think 5 miles up to the hill, sort of gave me a I don't know, 20 seconds or whatever it was, the gap, and then it was like, okay, I need to push on now on the downhill rather than ease up, and it's just learning. I think experience now. Now it's been a few years of racing, and but yeah, I get different advice, and people sort of say go and believe in yourself a bit more, and I still yeah, the nerves are there every race, and yeah, just yeah, as I say, when you're at the front, you've got some behind you, you tend to run better because you're running scared. So
that's it. You did a great job today. Does this feed into any other races that you've got coming up at all?
I probably maybe a half marathon in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure yet whether it's going to be the Blickling one I did last year or maybe further afield, a different race. I'm not sure, but definitely be doing Run Norwich. So that's probably the next big one. And then yeah, I don't know, for the rest of the year, rest, recover, and get some miles in, and yeah, try and have another good year next year.
Great stuff. Well, you set yourself up nicely today. Neil, thanks very much.
Thanks, Mark. Cheers.
We are delighted to welcome Bure Valley Harriers' very own Mr. Michael Eccles, winner of He's won some Grand Prix races this season, so we thought he might be a good person to do the presentations. We're starting with the winner of the overall ladies race, and the first lady was Cummings from Sydney. Second place was Jessie Gooderham from St Edmunds Pacers. And in third, Louise McDonald from Wyndham Athletic Club. Right, the men's race, the overall race, in first place for the second year running was Neil Adams from the Norfolk Beach Runners. In second position, Jack from Coltishall Jags. And in third place, Marcus Sladden from Bungay Black Dog.
So that's the end of the 2022 Sportlink Grand Prix Series, a great event put on by Bure Valley Harriers today. Congratulations to winners Neil Adams and Kat Cummings. Don't forget to get your tickets for the Sportlink Night of Celebrations in November. Head to Total Race Timing website for that. See you soon.